Hi, I'm Emmy Salisbury, and you are.
Garland Bethel.
And so I was going to ask you at Media Park on the day of July 21, July 22nd. Did something or someone catch your attention that day?
Yeah, there was a strange gentleman, heavily intoxicated, doing strange things and acting erratic, crazy,
Well, what do you mean by erratic?
throwing bottles and disrupting people's peace and what they were doing, and just interrupting people's nights and just being obnoxious and loud and rude, and getting a little violent. Just was dangerous to people,
Um,
and was having altercations with people.
can you describe his demeanor?
Uh, Really aggressive, wanting to stand over people and swinging at them, and very red in the face, and just angry, just upset, having a bad night, I guess. I don't know.
Can you describe what he looked like?
Shorter, not shorter, but about 5'10", 5'11", uh, transient, and just looked a little drugged out and having hard times, and mischievous kind of looking.
Do you know what his name is or was?
Phil, I know him as Phil.
Had you seen him before?
Yeah, I've seen him throughout the years. Don't know him too well, but seen him throughout the years kind of makes trouble.
Um, did you personally have an encounter with him that day?
Yeah, he threw a bottle, and we got into a little altercation, but it didn't go too far. I walked away.
Hmm.
I could tell he was heavily intoxicated, and it would just go too out of control.
Hmm.
And so I just walked away, and he just fell asleep. And before that, he was continuing to bother people, and throw more. I don't know where he had all these bottles from. He's throwing bottles everywhere.
Did he have any weapons on him or?
He had an ice pick, and God knows what else, but I just saw the sharp ice pick screwdriver looking thing,
Was he doing anything with the ice pick?
stabbing the trash can and making weird gestures towards people like he was going to end their lives or commence harm.
Okay. What brought your attention to an incident at the park the following morning?
I just saw tapes and tents coming down and a bicycle of somebody I know, and it was just alarming. And I knew that night before the guy was already crazy, so I just kind of put it together a little bit after sitting there for a while and figured out something happened. But those are the indicators. There was a tent, there was police, tape, and bottles and weapons. And the scene wasn't cleaned up completely. There's blood on the floor. The officers didn't want to inform anybody of what happened or anything.
Hmm. So you were there the day before just hanging out or
The night before.
the
Yeah.
night before?
Yeah.
Did you see anything with that guy and the carbon bar?
Uh, they said they put him out. I didn't see it, but they said they had trouble with him earlier that night. But I don't know if I was around for that yet. But I had heard he had troubles over there. He always frequented not the club, but passing by there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I heard they had a little trouble with him. I've never seen him get as violent as he was, but he's always been a little bit of trouble.
But he was especially violent that night?
He was just out of control. I don't know what happened to him. It's just something I've never seen before.
What else was he doing besides
Just harassing
menacing,
people. Just harassing
harassing?
people. Just steady harassing people. I mean, I can't remember anything else. I know he was just out of control. Everything he was doing, women, kids, and
Nobody,
out patrons.
nobody said anything to him?
People were just ignoring it. People don't want to get involved. That's just today's society. They'd rather mind their business and move on. I think that's how he was able to do what he was doing for that amount of time.
Okay.
Nobody really wanted to be involved because you could just see it wasn't going to turn out well. He was too too intoxicated, I guess, or I'm just assuming. I don't know that for sure, but he looked like something was wrong. He was on something.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you
No
for your
problem.
time. And okay, I'm signing off.
No problem.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.